Hey, what is up, guys? It is Merx, and today, by the title, you probably already know I'm doing this new series, reviewing this game, Forsaken 64 for the N64. Yeah, I don't know if just tracking new viewers, seeing if this works out. So this is just my little intro for this. Yeah, without further ado, blah! Alright guys, so the way this is going to work is we're going to split this up into 4 categories: graphics, gameplay, music, and attractiveness. Now, attractiveness means how long can you play without being bored to death, how long does it keep your eye, and I might add more in the future. So without further ado, let's get this started. Blah! Alright guys, so Forsaken 64 was originally made in way back in 1998, for originally the PlayStation 1 and N64. It's a 3D shooter game, but I can probably tell from this, and let me just tell you what it's all about real quick. Your Earth is claimed condemned, which means it's up for grabs, anything can be taken, anything. Aliens come in, they're like, nah son, and then they start taking stuff. Now your job is to screw stuff up. You gotta kill them all. You get to pick to be who you want to be, and as you just saw that, and it's a lot different than I would originally thought it was going to be. Now, you probably think it's like a campaign story mode thing, at least that's what I thought. So there's missions, there is missions, but it's more of a Pac-Man type game. You can get three lives, right? And there's a lot of levels, but I've only got to the second level before I rage quitted. And each one has a different objective. Like the first one, you just gotta kill like 20-something enemies and you get it. The second one, you gotta beat this boss. There's a boss level, I guess, every few levels. And you gotta set this bomb, and then you run away. I was a dumbass, and I died. Bomb blew me up. And yeah, like I said, you get 3 lives. It's like Pac-Man. You can get more lives, I believe, if you beat so many levels or get so many points, kill so many people. But once you die 3 times or run out of lives, it's all over. Game over. You gotta start all the way back on the first mission, and it is such a rage game at times. Now, what really irked me was the left and right are the same, but up and down are inverted, which means down means up means down. Now, once you play it, it took me about half an hour to get it. It gets pretty, you can do it pretty good. Like, you get used to it. But nah, like I spent about 20 minutes looking for the options to like change this, and I don't think there is none. So that kind of made me a little mad, but it's not that bad. And it really grows on you as a rage game, of course. But at first I thought it was but you have to realize it's N64 standards, late 90s. So yeah, like don't expect no freaking Halo 5, Uncharted 4 crap for some Xbox One or PS4. Side note, guys, this also comes in multiplayer, my bad. So if you got a second N64 controller or a second PS1 controller, I would definitely try that out. It's real dope. I saw gameplay on it. It looks really fun. I might just get a second controller myself because, I don't got one for myself. But if you do, great. Definitely try it. And let's continue. Alright guys, so the first topic I'm going to cover on this game is the graphics. Now taking into consideration this was all the way back in 1998-99 for the N64 and PS1. You cannot compare an N64 game quality graphics wise to like a PS4, PS3 kind of thing in 2015, 2016, you know what I mean? So like I'm going to take that into consideration and put it in N64 form. With that being said, the graphics, they were a little off-putting at first, just because I haven't played old school games in a while, but they're actually real well done when it comes to detail and whatchamacallit, like all the graphics, enhancements, and stuff like that. With that being said, I'm gonna give this thing like an 8.5 out of 10 when it comes to graphics. Alright guys, so the next subject we are going to be covering for this game is the actual gameplay itself, which means the quality, not the quality, like the gameplay, does it keep you interested for long, is it any different from the first level to the second level and all that good stuff. So, like any old school game, I feel a little ahead of its time and kind of behind. That was more of like a Pac-Man thing when it came to the 3 lives, you're out, start game over from the first level, but it's always cool to bring it back, I guess. It wasn't that long ago, but still, 98, right? Basically, it's one of those things. You can go, I don't know, I had to read up on it, but there's like, I don't know how many levels there are, but every level or 2, there's a new boss. You defeat them, you get more power-ups, you can pick from different people after so long, you get more lives, and you basically just keep doing that. But it is a lot easier than, let's just say, Pac-Man. I can keep referencing that. But like it's a lot easier. In Pac-Man, it's impossible to get to like level 10 only give you 3 lives. This thing is they actually make it like a slash story mode slash Pac-Man type deal. Because you get 3 lives and you're out, right? But it's still a hell of a lot easier to get to the next level. You get lives easier and all that good stuff. So you can actually beat the game too. It has story mode and all that good stuff to it. But that's about it for that, for gameplay. And I'm feeling, I don't know, it was a little behind when it came to the whole 3 life thing. So I'm feeling a light to a decent 7.7. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be covering is the music, the background music and all the sound effects and all that. Now, I apologize, my Elgato did not record the music or sound effects for the next gameplay or review you're going to see too. So I had to rip it off YouTube and get the music. I mean, the menu music's alright, and then I got the level 1, 2 for this game music right. The only thing wrong is you might not hear like the sound effects. I mean, the sound effects like gunshots might not be on time. You might not hear the gunshots at all, but it's basically the same. So yeah, anyways, apologize, but let's get this started. Now, if you haven't heard the music in the background, because it's the same music that I've been using, but I'll give you a little preview in a minute. But like, I'm not lying when I say this thing is like the music they made it's bumping, man. Like, I could use this thing for my mixtape. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is the most groovy music you could ever pick for a game, and it works perfectly. It fits with it, like the gameplay, what you're doing, the levels, and like, yeah, it's great. I mean, that's probably the best part of this game you're gonna see, and it just had me like vibing to it the whole way through. So yeah, great music. I'm gonna give you a little preview, and you know what? 3, 2, 1, back. So yeah, like, they totally killed it on the music part in this game. This is level 2. I only played the 2 levels, like I said. I like the level 1 music a little better, but they were both dope. And like I said, best part of the game. This deserves a high grade, I'm thinking. So for the music aspect, for this review, I'm feeling a very strong 9.8. Yeah, 9.8. That's high as hell. Alright guys, so before I get into the last subject, the thing I'm playing right now, or this pre-recorded, this is actually one of the boss levels, the big spider thing. This is the second level end of it. Now, I end up killing it. I think I die once, but I end up killing it. But then I die from not escaping in time when I drop the bomb. You'll see that at the end of it, at the end of the video. But yeah, so I just like to show you little boss levels. They spread out more little guys and stuff like that. But there's that part of the game. Now we're going to move on to attractiveness. Now, attractiveness, like I said, how long does it keep your eye interested? Like, me and my friend used to play Black Ops 2 when that was hot, online for like literally 27 hours straight without even sleeping or taking a break. This, you couldn't do that for the simple fact it's old school. Maybe back in the day, before its time, it's pretty good. Me and myself, like, just doing this over and over is like, I'm gonna reference Pac-Man again. Like playing Pac-Man for 10 hours straight, right? So I'm not feeling a high grade, but I will take an aspect. This is back in the day, and this is what was hot. So I'm gonna give this, let's just say, a 7.5. 7.5 works for me. So yeah, guys, for this game as a whole, and you know, when it's time period and all, see, I just died. I'm gonna give this like a decent 8.8. It was actually a pretty good game for $3, you know. My game just ended. I put a picture there. So yeah, if you guys want me to review more games, comment down in the section which one do you want. And that's it for today. I'm gonna make a little video outro. So yeah, blah. So yeah, guys, that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, camera's shaking. Also, one little thing first. Though I do have all the games that I'm going to be reviewing and playing, I don't just get some crap off the internet, right? So, that being said, I do, if you are a game collector, game trader, hit me up on my Instagram. I'm always willing to trade games, buy games off of you maybe, for any console, whether it's the latest and greatest PS4, or if it's like, wait, just a second, or if it's like an N64. I'm big into those old school games. I like to trade those a lot. Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, all that good stuff, right? So yeah, links in the description. Twitter, I might respond, but mostly Instagram. That'll be in the description. If you like to trade games, if you want to get rid of some games, I'm always willing. So yeah, until next time, blah, I'm not gonna say my other thingies, blah.